Okay, cool. So you talked about the new show with Ray Ray. We even dived in a little bit on your prison sentence, and you went in at 16, man, like you said. And so I guess what I would want to ask next is childhood, because there is a lot of youth, man. Like as soon as I started this platform, I wanted to speak to the youth. Um, so a lot of our youth are going to be tuned into this, man. So basically, when we talk about your childhood, I want you to tell us a little bit about, do you feel like some of the choices that you made were choices that you had to make, or was it just your circumstances as far as living, like mom, dad, like, you know what I mean, grandma, like,
Man,
how was Ray's childhood?
man, I did what I wanted to do. I don't blame nobody. That's people's problems, kids' problems. Go up blaming people. You don't blame nobody. Because for real, you did what you want to do. You knew what you was doing. You knew exactly what you was doing. You knew right from wrong. You knew what to do. You knew what decisions to make. I got a little cousin that lived in the same house I lived in, grew up the same way I grew up, walked out his door the same way I walked out, everything, and he went to the army. I told people he went to the army. Like, you know what I mean? He did what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you do what you want to do. You know, and my childhood was actually like kind of pretty dope. You know, for real. I actually didn't have a bad childhood. Like, I was spoiled my whole life. For real. I'm just being honest. I went to school. I made good grades. I'm talking about, like, it was big in my grandma's house. Read.
Yeah.
Read, boy. You better make sure you read.
Mm-hmm.
Read and open your mouth. Don't you shut up. What you shutting up for?
Mm-hmm.
But you better read, and you better make good grades so I can be able to go do what I want to do.
Absolutely.
All right, so Ray, I was watching a Nick Bendo interview with you and Nick, and I seen in there where you said something about you and your brother not speaking in a long time. What was the separation, and how did that happen with you and your brother?
And my brother not speaking in a long time. Oh, you might be talking about my little baby brother.
Yeah.
My little baby brother. My baby brother, before, when I was probably like 10, and he came, my mother had him, and they took him. And DFS, Division Family Social Service, and they took him. And so they brought him to me. They brought him to my grandmother, because my grandmother had adopted me and my little sister. And so when he came, they would later say, yeah, he's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. And everybody that held him, he's asleep. I killed him, he's asleep. And when he got to me, and I held him, he opened his eyes. And I looked him in his eyes. And then he closed, but went to sleep and didn't open his eyes for nobody else. And so, all my life, I've yearned for my little brother. I tattooed him on my leg, and I've never forgot about him. Like it's probably been, if I'm 40, it's probably been about 30 years, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm on a journey to actually find him. Nick asked me, said, what is the method to your madness? He said, what is your dream? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your dream? And I'm just like, man, just get as big as I can get. That way my brother see me, he recognize me, and know it's me. And I can see my little brother.
What caused the separation? Like what made them come and even decide to get your little brother?
My story, tell it all, my music, my everything, just who I am, who my mama is, and what my mama made, you know, so I'm a product of her, not my environment. And so her being in the streets, you know, doing her, the life of a black kid lost.
All right, so what does New Shoes for Ray Ray see itself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man?
Top of the world.
Yeah.
Top of the world. Top of the world, man. Sitting on Jennifer Hudson couch.
Do you have any like preparation step, like anything that you like? You know what I'm saying? Which, are you following something to get to that goal, or are you just doing it?
I'm actually. It's crazy. I'm following the blueprint. I studied Kris Jenner. People don't know this about me, but I studied Kris Jenner. I've been watching. I grew up with Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? I grew up watching the Kardashians and prison. You know, and so instead of me lusting after them, I was actually looking for the game in it. And so I studied her, the mama, you know what I mean? And she created a dynasty, you know what I mean? And so one thing that she stressed to her daughter, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole journey was build a brand. Build your brand. Put a brand behind you, a cause behind you, and watch where you go. And so I just understood that. And so while I was in the hole, I did a lot of time in the hole. I was just writing. I got a Gucci bag right now in my car right now. I'll bring it right here and show you. I was just writing and just writing all my thoughts. Some people, I'm not really sure, but it's called manifestation. You know, you write something down, you think it, write it down, and see it through. And it's called manifestation, and it's a journey to that, inside of that. You know what I mean? That you have to, you know, tap into a whatever to understand that you're on a journey. It's almost like the tiger. You know what I mean? That's why I say that I'm an apex predator. I love the tiger, you know, because the tiger is a loner, and it just goes. You know what I mean? Wherever God put on it, it just goes. Nobody taught the tiger how to be the tiger. God did. Nobody taught the tiger how to hunt, how to do nothing. God did, not even the tiger's mother. Once the tiger mother have it, it leaves. It abandons it for it to learn on its own. No one teaches it how to climb, only God. But the tiger's following along, and see how it's similar to all the other tigers. It's following along a path of a manifestation that was put before it, that's instilled in it for it to follow. So you have to tap into that. And that's what I've been doing on my own journey, and just following along what I wrote down. Say, I'm going to do this. I wrote down I want a podcast. Like I wrote down like I want to do cartoons. I wrote down I want to do music. I got a movie. I caught myself The Rose That Grew from Crime Creek. You know, I have a book. You know, I just haven't put it out yet. You know, I've only been home a year. You know, but I had all of these things, and I'm just taking each step, one step at a time, so that I don't miss nothing.
That's real good, man. And that's why we do stuff like this, and we try to use the power of the social media thing. You know what I mean? Because you never know who might see this. You know what I mean? There's different investors and stuff that are out there that would love to hear your ideas, and you know, different people that may have a lot of different opportunities and stuff like that for you and stuff. So I love that you spoke on that. Now let's talk about the music, man. You know what I mean? I know since you came home, you've been doing a lot of music. I know you got a lot of shit with my guy YG, KC. You got a lot of shit with my guy Brandocious. You know what I mean? Talk about some of the other features, man, that you've been working on, and how did those come about?
I got how I met YG is through a brother, a brother from another mother, and that was a blessing. And then that song is how I met Brandocious, another brother. And then in the course of that, I performed on 18th and Vine. I performed. And I consider myself an entertainer, not really an artist, but an entertainer. I'm all of it, right? And Boy Big saw me and said, "Hey boy, you hard." And I said, "Right on." And he gave me his number. And he said, "Man, I'll work with you." I'm like, "All right." And then I met, throughout that counter, ended up meeting Young Boss. He like, "Hear my number, call me." I called him, put up on him. So I got that. And Nick, I was just in the studio, and he was there. And so just my hunger for expressing myself is how I met these brothers, just telling a true raw story of life as us. And that's how I met him, man. I think I'm pretty dope. I stood up on every song with him.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of that one with you and Brandocious. That's my shit.
I stood up. That's nice. That's sweet.
That's
Sweet.
That's
The
my
one with-
shit.
Man, the one with look, the one with me and Boss, the one with me and YG. I got like 2 with him, and then I got one with this brother named Tut. I got one with him.
Tut.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
nice.
that's bro. That's
nice.
big bro. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I got one with him that's just nice. It's classic. It's sweet. It's woo. I'm telling you. So I've been working with, you know what I'm saying, different brothers. You know what I mean? It's almost like next.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Inshallah, God wills. It's almost like if we repeat Wu-Tang, we can't lose. What did Wu-Tang do? What is Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang is Staten Island, Brooklyn,
they from all
it's
different parts.
all the boroughs,
Mm-hmm.
and they all hard, and they all hard in their own route, in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
They all dope, and they brought their whole borough. And now look, we in Kansas City, Missouri, ain't never met Redman or Method Man or SZA or Raekwon. We've never met none of them, but we know them. You know what I mean? So I really just want to be the ODB of the city, and I kind of done that without people that on the under. Because if everybody say I'ma fuck with you, if you throw a show, I'ma fuck with you, then I can, my own show, I can have just that much. I need to get rich in Tech 9. If I can get rich in Tech 9, then I could. And for real, I want to do something with Fee. That's like one of my favorite artists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a damn fool. I ain't think about school. I got do that on my mind. Send me hustling on the grind. Spend my time drinking. Hold up. But no, for real. I grew up. That's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Richard Patrick.
Yeah.
You know that. That's how I grew up. But nah, for real.
Yeah.
I got a chance to be the ODB of the city if I can. If God bless me. I know me. I really don't care about what nobody else do. You know, but I know me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do things for other people, man. But I know what God bless me, and I, you know what I'm saying? They shine. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no choice. I got a dope song with you. I got a dope song with you. I got a dope song with you. Come on, let's go. Come out here for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's all about for me. Is if we can connect our city, then we can be the next Detroit. We can be the next Ohio. We can be the next. I've been listening to them dudes all while I've been in jail. And we all love them dudes. You know what I'm saying? We ride around listening to their music. You know what I'm saying? Well, you think they listen to their music where they at? No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Some of them probably are, you know, but you know what I mean? Wow, that's how they get in tune with what's going on somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you get in tune as an artist. That's how you get in tune with what's going on. That's how you get that other sound. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? But we just down here and we listen, we hard. We better than them. We better than a lot of these niggas. Swear to God, we are. You know what I'm saying? But it just takes that ODB to do it. I like it raw.
Hey, that's crazy. 'Cause when you said that, I definitely picture. I'm like, damn, you are like the ODB at KC, bro. Like that, because I watch all the Old Dirty Bastards interviews, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you put that comparison together, I'm like, just from watching you online and shit, I'll be like, man, that's strong. Yeah.
Standing in the welfare line. They said, why are you standing in the welfare line, man? Man, fuck you talking about? Nigga, I want food stamps too. Fuck you mean? Nigga. For real, what you talking? Nigga, the fuck you talking? Nigga, I want food stamps too.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I do too. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, yeah, we from the streets. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? Them type of dudes die off, though. You know, look at DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like, we catapult them, they get catapulted. Because they wrong. And it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see, that's my brain, where I got to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't do what they did. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so raw and so for us that we didn't realize that they were both suffering. Well, I don't really know about ODB, but DMX suffered from an addiction, a real addiction. A real addiction. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We talking about somebody that you a big man and you can say right now, he don't even know you, man. Man, DMX, man, look, man, he gon', man, here. You know what I'm saying? And then might do a line dance with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know, like, how anointed DMX was.
For real.
He had that anointing all over him.
For real, in real life. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game, man, when you operate like that, man. God know who to give it to. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? God know who to give it to. As long as you pure and good in your heart, no matter what's going on. If you notice, every prophet is persecuted. Every last one, for some reason. Nobody, they own peoples didn't believe it. For some reason. That's the story of every prophet. They own people shunned them. Every last one of them had to leave. Man, look, the Bible right here, the Quran right here, the Torah, whatever you want to bring right here. I'll show you where every last prophet and messenger that walked this earth that was divine were persecuted. I'm not lying. That's the story of life. That's the story of life. And every last one of you is, man, they cool as he cool it. And he just do this, and everybody just. That's why I say I'm the statue that all the birds shit on. They asked me, why you got birds shitting on you and Young Boss and Big Ray? I said, what? Cause in my mind, I'm in my own little world. Yeah. I'm in my own little world, man. And they asked me that. And I'm not realizing, like, hold up, wait a minute. They not understanding. When a bird shit on you, it's good luck. When a bird shit on you, it's good luck. If a bird catch you, it's good luck. It's good luck.
I used to think that shit was
anytime I just see a bird,
it's good luck. In a million chance of it, you can Google it.
Yeah.
You can Google this. I can Google it for you right now. It's gonna tell you that. You think I'm lying? You think I'm bullshit? Man, you think I'm bullshit? Watch this.
I walk outside.
Man, watch this.
Like, what the
Bro,
hell?
watch this. So now we're going to explain. I swear to God, now we're explaining what I mean by I'm the statue that all the birds shit on. Now I'm explaining it. What does it mean when a bird shit on you? This is good. This good. When a bird, man, hold up, man. When a bird poops on you, it is wildly held superstitious that signifies good luck. That's good.
Hey, bro.
It's good.
New shoes.
New shoes for Ray Ray. No, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I need that luck. Shit, I need that luck, you know? And then in a more serious note, you know, what did Jesus do? He didn't do nothing. They stoned him. They persecuted him. What did he do? He didn't do nothing. He just kept walking.
And he told the truth.
That's it. That's all he did. What did he do? Why people not let's ask these people, why did y'all do that to him? All he said was, man, in real life, the man just said, stop worshiping these idols and worship God. That's it. And he got persecuted. Persecuted. Because I'm not worshiping. No, I'm not doing that. Worship God. Worship Him one day. You see how I was born? I was born of a miraculous birth. Do you see how I was born? I blew in the bird. I made him hear. I made him see. All I'm telling you is stop worshiping the idol and worship God. And they killed the man. And he didn't do nothing about it. He didn't do nothing to them. Nothing. Nothing. That's what it means by the statue that all the birds shit on. They shitted on him. They dogged him off. They dogged him off. And he just kept walking. He just stood there like a statue. He didn't waver. He didn't bend. He didn't break. Nothing. Look at New York. What's still standing? A statue. You know how many birds and shit on that? And it's still standing.
ain't lying.
For real. I'm serious.
You got a lot of shit
So
on that.
that's what it means. That's what it means, kid.
That's a dope analogy. I like that.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. All right, man. So, dope interview, and we appreciate you coming through, man. So we just gonna, if you would like to, bro, if you could pray us out. You know what I mean? Close out the.
Now I ain't gonna press y'all move me. This what I'm gonna do though. And this is real talk. New shoes for Ray Ray. Ray Ray got your son out there still in quad stereo. She only give them $2 and they spending that shit on K2. On my mommy and my granny. On my auntie's tombstone, on that bullet in her head until I'm dead, it's on these meds in my zone, shaking my dreads to my song. And that said I was wrong, I lost my head, that's why I'm gone. On my mama and my granny, on my auntie's tombstone, on that bullet in her head until I'm dead, it's on these meds in my zone, shaking my dreads to my song. And that said I was wrong, I lost my head, that's why I'm gone. My family think the worst of me. My sisters don't know how to love me. I was stuck with the worst and the ugly stuff. My hurt, pain, and my lovely. Wet the dirt and made a sandwich. Washed my t-shirt in my bathtub. Found a bug in my sandwich. My pets was crabs and bed bugs. These abs came from doing drugs. Addiction is my first love. I beat the odds and predictions, but I'm addicted to all kinds of drugs. Hugs and kisses I ain't never get. How could you miss what you ain't never get? My only wish is the rain quit, but without rain we can't exist. I can't forget I ain't had shit, just a prayer, hope, and a damn wish. My mom's on dope and that other shit, and I'll be damned if I end up average. Me and broken marriage, I'm broke, torn, and traumatized. In my eyes is trauma, my mama and a bunch of lies. And my mama and my granny, town topic.
Appreciate you, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
My dog. Yes, sir.
One.
My God.